Hello, hello. Welcome to the Spirit Island Saturday. Sorry I'm a couple minutes late. But not that bad. I'm just gonna update the camera here. It's just me today. And the game is also not quite filling the screen for some reason. I'll fix that. I'm just gonna crop this a little bit. And make it a little bigger, maybe? And put it here. Let's just fix the game a little bit. Welcome and say hello in the chat if you are watching. Show me your crop. Crop top. I think the crop at the top is right. Transform. Fit to screen. I guess it's just doing that. Maybe the aspect ratio is slightly smaller or something like that. That's fine. You get the tiny black bars on the left-hand side, I guess. And right-hand side. Yeah. Let's play some Spirit Island. It's Seamus and Open Moose. Hooray! So, it's just me, so we're going to play regular. We're actually in the public beta latest build that just came out yesterday. And also, I don't know if I can see it in here. If I go Shift Tab, do I go to Community Hub, go to News? Oh, it's right there. The full launch of online multiplayer will be on August 22nd. That's a week from Monday. So, yeah, there's a new build for the beta that adds Powers Long Forgotten in multiplayer, and it makes some other improvements and adds invites. And, yeah, we are obviously very close to releasing it to mobile and the public branch of Steam, so it is coming out very soon. So get excited, get hyped, tell your friends. If they've been waiting to buy Spirit Island, they can stop waiting. Unless they're like, oh, I'm going to wait until Jagged Earth, in which case... what do we got to do to appease you people? I don't know. Make Jagged Earth? Eventually. Of course, we also have Earth Prime, Sentinels of Earth Prime on Kickstarter, and it's going very well. Let's check out how close we are to the stretch goal right now. Is it going to go if I click on it? Click. Click. Maybe this overlay browser won't go to Kickstarter. I'm not sure. We'll see if it loads. I will mention, of course, that Handelabra Games believes in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive as possible. Anyone working against these goals is not welcome and will not be tolerated. Well, that website's not loading, but visit the Kickstarter. Paste a link in there, Seamus, if you want, to the Kickstarter. And, but yeah, Seamus is leaving, so don't worry about it, Seamus. See you later. I have a Perrier au juice. It's nice. Got them for a party the other day, and they're nice little fruity, sparkling waters. All right, so let's make a new game, and let's play that Powers Long Forgotten. I want to play 4 spirits, and I had an idea is I want to play with power progression and Powers Long Forgotten. Seems interesting. And let's play like France middling level or something. So let's turn on power progression on all the spirits because that's fun. And level 2? Yeah, let's get to level 2. That's at least you get the Slave Rebellion. And then also the bad effect. A building that's more once France gets to level 2, that's a little more Francy. So Powers Long Forgotten. I don't think we choose any other options here. Difficulty 6. Let's go for it. I'll grab the link to the Kickstarter while this is loading. Kickstarter.com/all the stuff. We are at 23,910, so just about 1,000 away from the first stretch goal. So take a look and back it. So in case you're not familiar with Powers Long Forgotten, it is a scenario where there will be hidden sources of power throughout the island that either the invaders or the spirits can discover. And they're really bad if the invaders get them, and they're really good if we get them, so we want to get them. They can get them by having 2 invaders normally, but it's going to be 3 with France in space or in a land with a token, or 3 Dahan for the spirits to search. And there's 5 powers there on the island, so they didn't uncover one in the setup, which is nice. If they had explored, where did they explore? Wetlands? Yeah. Oh yeah, because it's France, they have to have 1 more. So I'm gonna put a little thing here, which is like where they're going to uncover it. So just that 1. Oh yeah, there isn't 1 here. So they start in lands with no Dahan. So here is actually a good spot for a river to uncover it with River's Bounty, potentially. Though it's a bit late for but the problem is they're going to build, like, they have a town here, right? So we can't really stop it super quickly. I guess, like, we could flash flood the guy and, like, shatter homesteads, or we could just shatter homesteads to the town there. On the first turn pretty easily. Maybe we do that. We can stop this build pretty easily. This one, we don't really worry about. Normally in Powers Long Forgotten, it's like, oh no, we have to stop these builds. But with France, they actually don't. They don't uncover that right away. This is a good place for Earth to hop into and defend, potentially. There's Dahan there. We want our Dahan to survive. Yeah, so I think we just destroy that town, and then we can explore it, or we can explore somewhere else. Maybe River will, like, grow, and we can, like, grow into these 2 spaces, and we have options for where we do River's Bounty. Because actually, if they, you know, go into one of these other ones, we care more. We don't need to do flash floods then. So we do River's Bounty, wash away, I guess. We can wash away some of the stuff they build to, you know, help with ravages and whatever. And cool. Then, yeah, Lightning is going to double place and use Shatter Homestead. So we need to place for energy, I guess. Or we could just place 1 present. Maybe we just place 1 present. Get the energy this turn. Let's go into, just go more towards the coast here, I think, probably. We can destroy this with our innate power next turn. Or we could get our innate this turn by doing this. Actually, we can Lightning's Boon. We can get River's Bounty into here fast. That's an option as well. I like that. And we can shatter, like, towns they build or whatever. Still, shatter here is good because I guess we could just wash them away also. Like, there's lots of things we could do. Earth is probably going to just get presence in here and start moving Dahan around. Earth could stop 2 builds by pulling these 2 guys. Or these 2 guys from here, actually. Would also be good. Is there a spot I can stop 2 builds and get Dahan? I guess I don't want to pull them into a space with a thingy. So that's not ideal. Let's... Yeah, pulling these 2 guys is pretty good. This beast here might, like, just help us out. Yeah, but if I'm gaining energy and adding a power card, I actually want to be have presence here. I can't really do exactly what I want. So if I want to defend this, there's no point in moving the Explorer away, right? Let's do this, and let's just make our sacred site here. I think that's going to be smart anyways. Because the Dahan are there already. Go towards card plays. What's our progression? Rouse the trees and stones. Oh, we get called to migrate soon for Earth, so that's actually very good. Very good card. Yeah, I'm thinking of Lightning's Boon with Draw the Fruitful Earth if we wanted to like stop builds, but I think that's not super necessary. I guess we could, yeah. We can't reach this land. It would work there. Yeah, anywhere I want to do it is like where I don't want to do it. I guess here is actually pretty good. And we just put here for range. In which case I probably would have rather to be here. I think. Well, that's pretty good visibility of stuff. Alright. I think we're gonna not do that because we're gonna let River do things. Alright, and Shadows is going to do the usual Shadows because that's what Shadows do. How much range do I get on this? Range 3. I could downgrade something they build somewhere. Favor's Call Do is very good though, right? I can gather 4 Dahan into a land where we want to search. So like here where they're gonna build, for example, yeah, we go in here, gather these 3 Dahan, they search it, and they retaliate next turn. It's pretty decent. And is anyone in a place where Mantle of Dread's gonna work, or want to work? I guess Lightning could use it here. Sure. Or if they end up like coming into a place where we are with other stuff. Alright, so Darkness Swallows is going to send a guy just like somewhere. This guy, because there's Blight. You just go here to the coast. That's fine. And yeah, Shatter actually, like, this is the best spot for Shatter homesteads. Anyways. There's no place that they're gonna explore. Like if they has no towns, they add an explorer there, but there isn't any place where they're gonna put 3 guys in total. So unless, yeah, there isn't any event. So France is actually a little easier to begin with here. Pushing Dahan. Can I use that to any effect? Not a whole lot. I guess we could use it with Draw the Fruitful Earth to search somewhere, but I don't think we really need to right now. Yeah, let's have River search this space. It is nothing. Alrighty. Then we can use one more power fast. Let's just massive flooding this guy here, and then we can... Oh, but the problem is then we can't wash away anyone because there's too much stuff around that they would explore. I guess we massive flooding the guy into here and then wash them away in the slow phase to the jungle. That works. And Harbingers, I think we just hold on to for the slow phase, and Thunder Destruction as well. Sure. Deal. I guess I'm covering up Earth there. Maybe I can move my camera to like here. Yeah, that's better. They build, they explore the mountains. So we're not worried about B2. This place is problematic. That place is problematic because they put an extra explorer. And so is A1's going to be problematic. France gonna France. Open Moose asks, do I have a favorite scenario to play? This one might be my favorite. I like because you can like mess around with it. Like you can say like, to make it harder, I'm not gonna search any places. I'm gonna only like allow the invaders to search. I'm gonna like maybe try to stop them, but like I'm not gonna search them myself to like make it harder. Is an interesting way to play it. And it just has a lot of variety to it, so I enjoy it. All right. So yeah, we can like search one of these places before they do as well as an alternative for Mantle of Dread here. Lightning can't reach... Oh yeah, actually lightning could reach this land with Harbingers. We would have to not gather explorers with this. But I'm actually okay with that. Because we don't have any like critical other spots. So it's like this one, and this one, and this one are lands that are like... I guess Wash Away deals with this, doesn't it? But Earth can only reach so many places with Draw the Fruitful Earth. Like this is the only land they can combine on. So there's that. Favors Called Dew can reach... Yeah, I can handle this one pretty easily. And we can use those Dahan that we moved there for that. I think we use Harbingers even though we don't get the extra fear. We just Harbinge this one guy. And then we draw. No explorers. And these two Dahan. These guys are here gonna defend, gonna counterattack here. It's nothing. Okay. And so that's good. Yeah, I would like to have Dahan here for the counterattack, but like I can actually just Mantle of Dread those guys away. So let's Favors Called Dew. Actually, I can leave these two here because there's an event that clears blight from there. 1, 2, 3. That's fine. Just 3. They search and they outnumber, and it's nothing. Okay, and let's just Mantle of Dread this spot, because that's like the only... Not the only blight, but like that's... I can destroy that pretty easily. That's gonna be washed away. Yeah, there's only this one where they're threatening to uncover, and we can deal with that with shadows pretty easily. So wash away these guys. We don't have defense coming up, right? We have Uncanny Melting, so we can't defend that. And then Destruction goes here. And Mantle of Dread goes here. These can just all combine into this sand. All right. So this one is going to be taken care of. That one's just a blight. But maybe the beast kills the guy. Could happen. That one's fine. That's just a blight. That's it. So there's not really a lot going on. And there's this they're going to search it when they build, which we don't like. So we can reach the reclaim 1 here, which is nice because we can... Actually, if I get near enough, can I get near enough to hit that? If I do this... No, I can't. I can't get near enough to hit that with flash floods, I don't think. No, there's nothing that's range. I can't reach there, based on where my presence is. I think Earth is going to be easier here, right? Because... Oh, they could... Earth could Ritual of Destruction here for 5 damage. That's pretty good. And I don't actually have to play another card this turn. I could gain a card. It would be Browse the Trees and Stones, 2 damage, push and explore. Meh. I could also Stillness this if we wanted to. It's kind of a lot. A lot of energy for 1 blight. So I don't think I'm gonna bother with that. Let's gain the power card. We can play it. We get Gift of Strength as well, which we can use to repeat River's Bounty. Like, we reclaim that here. That's pretty solid. So, River really wants to go here to have a Sacred Site visibility to a lot of stuff. And then let's also, like, go this way. I guess we're down here is alright. This sees a lot. Lightning's fine. Flash Flood, Boon of Vigor, and yeah, River's Bounty just like discovers 2 places here, right? Like, I guess I should have gone into places that have an icon, right? That would have been smart. Let me do the smart thing here, actually. So I think actually putting presence into places that have the icon is smarter than not. Because of Rivers, because I can like use River's Bounty there. And then if whatever they explore, sands or jungle, will be the other use of River's Bounty. Cool. Yeah, that's better. And over here, we're reclaiming, I guess, or we're only playing Raging Storm, which seems actually is fine. I can just use Raging Storm here, and that's just my turn. All right. And we place 2 presents to get enough energy and more per turn. I think that's all right. We could always do this, but I think I want not to do that. Let's make a Sacred Site in this mountain here. I think. We're gonna clear it. And it has good range to the nearby lands. Oh, I definitely moved the wrong one. I want energy. I'll just play Raging Storm. That's it. Alright, and over here, our power card gain is going to be Dark and Tangled Woods, which doesn't do anything except fear. That's not great. Maybe we just add presence. Next turn it's good. So, actually, is there land where Concealing Shadows does anything? We can, like, use it here for the Dahan to survive. That's fine. We still get our innate. So we can actually start taking energy per turn, maybe. And there's no build I can, like, stop because France, but I can at least reduce the amount of things they build by, like, gathering into here, for example. This one is fine. This one is not going to change anything. This one would be 1 less as well. This one has Blight, though, so let's I mean, Earth can just take care of it, but let's make it one less. And we can pay to save the Dahan there. So like I can grab this guy. Flash Floods, I just played it for the elements. I'm not really sure what I'm doing with it. Buna Bigger should probably go to Shadows? Don't build there. That's taken care of. Yeah, Concealing Shadows, the only place where they're actually getting through is there and there, but there's no Dahan there, so... I have Gift of Strength, with which I could give Boon a Vigor or something else. Could do Rouse twice for some decent damage. Actually don't have a place for Corpse Wither, but I can always, of course, use it in a land with Dahan, like here. Flash Flood. Oh, I could have stopped this build now. That seems good. I couldn't before, but now I can. And Gift of Strength. Yeah, we wanted to run River for River's Bounty multipliers. Definitely. Alright, seems good. Event. Promising Farmland. And we are adding Beast to a land without blight that has beasts and defend 1 per Dahan, which doesn't change anything. Add beasts to a land once per board. I think probably this sand. And this mountain. And this jungle. 2 damage. I don't think we have any damage for that city, so kill the explorer. Oh, I guess I could Corpse Wither the city, hey? If I take the 2 damage out. Go back and do that. Actually, they might explore a town into where Shadows is, so let's just do that instead. That's fine. Here, when they build, they convert to more towns, because that's what France do. Thanks for the subscription, Zidbell. Happy to have you aboard. They explore jungles, so they put a town first. So may as well put extra towns in this terror zone. And here, I guess after they explore in a land which has none, yeah, so if we put here, then they would also add a town, right? So, or an explorer in the town, so just put them into like the places that are already bad. Honestly, these aren't, this isn't necessarily bad, but and on this board, yeah, not here? I mean, yeah. Let's put the town there. I guess I should have put the town where Shadows is, because Shadows could reduce it. I'm going back. Yeah, I think we're going back because otherwise I have to pay energy to do it. Go back. Click that one first. A town comes from a town. It still ends up with 2 explorers, but I get to Corpse Wither it instead of it being over here, right? Is that better? I don't know. There's extra explorers that are not better now, so I don't know what's better. We'll go with that. We'll go with it. Okay, so Crop's Wither can go here. Yeah, there's a lot of like big stuff happening in the mountains right now, but they're not cascading anywhere, which is nice. Trees and Stones does 2 damage and push 1 explorer. That could be used in some places, like to stop this build. Rituals is 5 damage here, which is great. Just gonna do that. We could have used it here as well, but it wouldn't be 5 damage there, so yeah. Actually, before I do that, before I do any of those, let's look at our... Oh, I'm stuck. This stuck zoomed in thing happened to me. I didn't think that could happen solo. It's happening. When I undid from choosing damage, it's gonna make a note. Well, maybe I'll send a feedback. Because I've been able to reproduce this. Some people reported it. Let's report it. And I can maybe get that sorted out for the next update, for the main version update. I'm sure that will get reported a lot. The workaround is to quit and come back, but that doesn't work in multiplayer. Or maybe to change the board style, but you also can't do that in multiplayer. Let's just quit and continue here. We'll get to fix our problem locally. Alright, so yes, let's use River's Bounty here first. So here in B2 and in B4 we want to do that. One. Which ones? Probably take this guy away from up there. It's a thing! We may shift our presence from sands, any sands to another at any time. Nice. If they had got it, it is this horrible one. That all of their stuff in sands counts. It's like basically equal for each of us, but... so then we use River's Bounty again here. Yeah. And this time we can grab that Singleton Dahan, maybe? We only need 2 there for blowing up the city. Assuming we can defend it, which we can't, but you know. Nothing there. And massive flooding I was thinking of using on this mountain. Or actually this jungle. Because I can do 2 damage and push the rest and they don't build there. That's pretty decent. Well, let's see. Now we have other things we can do. So Rituals Destruction. We didn't get the thing that was like 1 extra damage from fire powers, which is why I was considering not using that right away. Alright, and Crop's Wither goes here. We get a fear card, our first one. Rouse the trees and stones. So, what do we have for the Ravage? This is a blight. Blight. I don't have presence in sands, do I? As vital strength. That's building there and discovering a thing, which I don't like. This is probably taken care of by shadows. So here we can just... Oh, I can't reach that. I guess I can use it here. That stops them discovering this space. You can go just into this mountain that's just gonna blight. We already have 5 damage here against defend 3, so it's not enough. I guess we're gonna defend it anyway, so just go in. Don't necessarily want to do that. I'll just put him in here. And 2 damage, push 3. We don't... We could just stop this city build here. It's going to be a bad place. Send them all into this mountain to, like, deal with later. With river, I think. That's fine. One big bad place. It's near Earth, so Earth can remove the blight later or whatever. So it's waiting for us to decide if we want to use this benefit, but we don't need it right now. It's not doing anything for us, so we'll use it when we need to or want to. A lot of reclaiming happening. We got Uncanny Melting. That can remove a blight in sands or wetlands where there isn't a lot, but hey, you know, maybe someday. Over here, we get Delusions of Danger. Over here, we could have 2, we could just gain a power card, but I think we're gonna reclaim. Because we do get Dark and Tangled Woods, which is helpful for, these are 5 damage. Awkward. We have this we could defend with 3. And over here, we're probably going to use... Yeah, we're 1 short on this land. It's 5 damage. We only have 1 Dahan there. Guess we can just... We can't actually play both. We don't have enough energy. What's our next card? Call to Migrate? It's pretty good. Gets us... searches. They could explore places now that are like... That's potentially... That's definitely going to get searched. That's definitely going to get searched if they build. Yeah, there's a few areas here that we want to stop. Can River do anything about anything? I don't think so. River doesn't have any range to anywhere. That could help. So Earth could stillness this. That's like it. Unless we take, if we could take, we take the energy and then we take presence off the energy track, then we have enough energy to play both our cards. I think that's okay. What was the card we could get? Call to Migrate. Yeah, that's good, but I think we got to stop them from doing bad things, I think. We can make a sacred site in here soon. I like stillness in here because it stops them from exploring as well if they decide to explore jungles. And guard the healing line, I guess, for a place where we have a sacred site. And over here, yeah, we could defend this, which seems wise. And alternatively, we could Concealing Shadows there. Want to play a card with fire on it, though. So I can stop them from searching this, potentially. And yeah, I guess we could play Raging Storm, but then we don't really, we can just literally play the 1 card, so it's not awesome. We can stop one of these blights by using stuff. We need a card with fire on it, so it's these 3 cards. And we destroy 2 towns. I guess Concealing Shadows is pretty good here, too. If I have Lightning's Boon for someone, what does that change? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. I guess River could do some stuff like prevent builds. We could give energy over to, it's probably good to give energy to Lightning here. And probably play Wash Away. Does Uncanny Melting do anything that useful? Not really. Literally, it's like one fear and remove blight, but there's no blight in sands or wetlands near river. So Flash Flood's Wash Away, what does that do? Stops an extra town being built here. Or we could destroy the town here. Oh, it's one less damage for this land, which is enough, right? Which means Guard the Healing Land could go somewhere else, except there's nowhere else it needs to go. So it may as well go there. So whatever. You could also just wash away all the stuff out of here. That's a thing. That is a thing. I don't know. There's only 2 Dahan there. I'd rather the Dahan be here. I guess I should have blown up the... Well, I didn't have the 5 damage. I could wash away the stuff into here and defend it more. That's kind of funny. I don't think that's a great idea, though. Alright, Dark Entangled Woods for an energy. You get a Fear card as well that might do something. Boon of Vigor. Stillness. Yeah, I guess Guard the Healing Land is fine here, and we just like move some more guys there because now we have defense 7. Flash Floods, either is a town destroy here or just like one less town being built there. If we gain a power card, we get Nature's Resilience, which we can just defend that next turn. So I think they'll do that. If we do this, then Sacred Site just takes care of that pretty easily. And here we're going to blow up. I guess we kill the one that has more Dahan, saves more Dahan, whereas this just one guy. Sorry, guy. I guess we can actually use Harbingers here to get that guy to save some guys. We Harbinge. I'd like to use Harbingers to like explore sites, but saving a Dahan is alright. I kind of want the Dahan to be up, right? So, Harbin towards this way. Guess there's lots of Dahan all over the place. Maybe we got Dahan here. Maybe we want them to be into the lower place, actually. I don't know. There's Dahan. There's Dahan. But they're kind of equivalent places, aren't they? So what do we do with Lightning's Boon? I just played it for elements, really. We could wash away and stop this build entirely. Seems fine. Or massive flooding. And like wash away, just stop the build. And we actually only have like 2 builds. Mantle of Dread doesn't do a whole lot. It does stop this from building, so if they explore jungles, then they wouldn't. Saying actually, yeah, that one place actually has a site in it. So actually, I think that is. So does this. So wetlands is a danger. potentially as well. Wetlands is a double danger. Triple danger with coastal lands. Yeah, I think we Mantle of Dread this guy, which stops the build and potentially thingy. We could always just use it in the slow phase, I guess, but there's that risk, so. And you go into this bad place. And we could have shifted our presence from sands, but I don't think that would have mattered. Would it have mattered for Dark and Tangled Woods? No, because there's literally no one have presence in sands except lightning. Yeah. Oh, River does. Oh, River could have used Wash Away there instead. Okay. Because I'm sure Mental Dread could be used to more benefit later. So we can actually use this to get River's presence over here and use Wash Away or Massive Flooding. Well, not Massive Flooding, but... So let's use this. And move this here. And then Lightning's Boon River to wash away this. I guess we would wash away these three guys. Stops a lot of towns, but again, I'm more concerned about them getting benefits that we don't want them to get. So let's put him again in there. I think that's better. And I can use Massive Flooding now to just stop this build, which seems good. Could also like stop a blight. Nah, I don't think so, actually. All right, we can always like continue moving our presence around, but I don't think we have to here. Cultural assimilation. That is happening here. It's once on each board. Let's not do it in this mountain. That would be bad. We have damage from beasts and reckless offensive. A land with at least 2 Dahan and 2 buildings. Are there any such lands? I don't think so. Oh, here we can kill this town with the beast. Wait, that's actually bad, isn't it? It's bad for the explorer because then they would escalate. Not the escalate, but they would search the site if they explore there. No, they won't. Here, there's no need to kill these towns. The beast, let's preserve the beast. Yeah, no such lands for that. Explore does not affect coastal lands. That's pretty good. And coastal lands might come up. And when we're worried about a couple coastal lands getting searched. Get a blight. Get a blight up there. No blight here. We can destroy a town. Put town back on the card. They build in the jungle. A whole bunch of towns here. That's kind of a gross place. Another gross place. Maybe that's a place for concealing shadows. They explore wetlands, which means they do search that land A5. Because of the rule where they put an extra guy. It is... This land cannot be targeted by powers for the rest of the game. Cool. And Explorer doesn't affect coastal lands, which is a double bonus on here. So add blight or town. Let's add a town here. I don't want to add... Yeah, I don't want to add a town here. They would search it, so let's add a town here. I'd rather not have a city going in this place, but... Is there anything we can do? We can, like... Is there any gathering of towns we have? If we put... we can use this to push out of the land. We can harbinge guys in there. We cannot target it directly. So I don't want to cascade this, but I also don't want to put a town in there, but I think I'm going to put a town in there. Because actually we have presence in there, so we can Mantle of Dread stuff out of there to some effect. And let's just add a town here, because then that land continues to be empty. Alright, I'm going to grab another drink. I'll be right back. Time for mango passion fruit seltzer. Oh yeah, we can actually Mantle of Dread right now. I thought we are, in my mind we used it already because we kind of did, and then we used undo. Alright, so risk of uncover... Still nothing actually, because, well, yeah, that's not actually risk of uncovering. And we should be able to get rid of that in the fast phase, hopefully. Maybe River can go flash flood it. No, I can't actually. We could use Uncanny Melting if we put presence in there. And then that land is not so bad. And maybe we River's Bounty and get rid of our search the site there. This place is still an issue if they explore it. Yeah, I think it's Mantle of Dread to just keep this land under control here. So I'm going to send an explorer and a town, I guess, to this place with blight. It's not ideal, but we have blight removal. And we can move presence, but I don't think there's any need right now. Yeah, they totally got that thing. So we have to be clever. Alright, River now can get to 4 card plays, 2 energy. Or could gain a power card and reclaim 1 and play 4. Yeah, I like that. So gain a power card. It's Nature's Resilience. Oh yeah, we were going to use that to defend, but now we don't have to. And place presence at range 2. Boop. Uncanny Melting, River's Bounty, Resilience. Yeah, we're not going to get the top innate because of Nature's Resilience. But we could Flash Flood this and they don't build. Kind of like that. Oh, we can't afford it. We have to play Boon of Vigor. Okay. We have no energy. Sure. That's fine. Over here, we could just play 2. Or we could get Call to Bloodshed and use it fast. We have a Ravage coming up. So there's this. And this right now. That's obviously blighting, that's fine. And that could be just Concealing Shadowed for a good counterattack, probably. Yeah, I'd rather not reclaim with lightning here. We can get to 5 card plays if we place 2 presents for next turn. What is the card we're going to get? Call to Bloodshed, right. So I think we just go with Raging Storm, which doesn't do anything. I guess if we put presents over here, we can always move our presents to get within range, I guess. We can clear out that wetland pretty easily. We have presence in the sands, which means we have a sacred site in every sands essentially. We can get a sacred site like here or something. We don't even need to have sacred sites like anymore because we can always move our one where we need. But I want to get to 5 card plays, so actually having a sacred site here is probably a really good idea. So let's put actually presence in this land, which has a lot of stuff. And then make a sacred site in this land so we don't lose it when they attack it. We're up to 5 card plays for next turn, which is pretty nice. Start getting a big innate soon. And I guess we're reclaiming here. And yeah, this I think we don't have enough. We don't have any Dahan. Do we just stillness this again? Because they might explore it? I think so. We don't have enough energy, though, to play both stillness and guard the healing land. What are we doing over here? Probably just playing these cards. Shadows of the Burning Forest. We could get that. That doesn't really do much, though. We can't actually, yeah, we can't afford to play these and use Concealing Shadows over there, so. Yeah, I don't like the chance that they uncover this, but we also lose our presence here if they blight it. It's not the end of the world. Maybe we just, I think I'd rather them not uncover a thing than we can take a blight. That's okay. What's our power card gain? Oh, we already reclaimed, we're looking at here. So, I mean, there's a chance there's defend all coastal lands or whatever, so, but we also don't have to. Let's get presence in the sands, right? That's really useful. So let's put presence over in this sand. And play stillness for this. And either rouse the trees and stones or draw the fruitful earth. I like draw, Dahan movement. And over here, we don't need the energy, so we could get a power card. I don't know that we... Actually, it gives us fire, right? So it's good to play it. We also... Yeah, we can get to 3 card plays, actually, so we can get our next level. Actually, that means we could take care of this with shadows. We don't have to play stillness. That seems better. Then we can actually just, like, defend this, or we can just stillness it, because defend 4, we may as well just use stillness on it. So let's do that. So that's taken care of, and that's taken care of. Get presence in the sands, I think. Maybe the one with the city here, so we can Corrupts Wither. And Concealing Shadows, and that, and that. Get the right elements. That seems good. All right, I think we have a better idea now what we're doing. Oh yeah, interesting. We can use Raging Storm to some effect, maybe not to any effect. Yeah, it doesn't, because it gathers. Oh, because it gathers, we could actually get a guy out of here. That's interesting. I got Nature's Resilience for some reason also, so we can just defend this. Could we stillness this? we not play Perfect Stillness? I now have too many options. I want to get a guy out of this. Like, the less that's in there, the better. So that's Concealing Shadows, certainly. But this we can actually use, like, here. Gather a guy out of there. That's better. I like the less stuff we have in there, the better. I think we Stillness this and Raging Storm that. We can also push and explore. Oh, we can't push in between here because they actually, if we used this Darkness Walls, we would have, they would have explored it. That's not great. Good thing we didn't do that. So let's move our presence to here. And use, oh yeah, we actually want to move to here. I guess it doesn't matter whether we Stillness or whatever each one, right? We could Raging Storm this and Stillness that. It's like the same thing. Delusions of Danger pushes 1, so we can't target that land, but we could make them build one less thing. This can be energy for lightning. Well, maybe for shadows. Nature's Resilience is good. We have 2 blight coming. Where? 1 here and 1 here? Yeah, those are just bad places. That's fine. And some buildings, but no uncovering of sites. At least for sure. They could here. I don't think we can stop that if they decide to. But we can push and explore out of a wetland so that they build less. Probably this one because it has blight. We could also just get 2 fear, but let's make them build 1 less town, right? And I think that's it. We could like try to set up our presence to have like sacred sites in lands with invaders or whatever, or not. I don't think we actually have sacred sites. We could have a sacred site in a sand because there's an event, right? Are we actually on the? Yeah, this is the Jahan, the Slave Rebellion. We did set up we sort of accidentally set up for it, so I think it's gonna be good, decent. Yeah. Add strife to a town, and then invaders with strife take 1 damage per Dahan. So we can actually do it here, or here actually. That stops this build. Here stops the city build. Here is also good. And here is also good. Hey look, we totally planned it. I was thinking about the other Sacred Sites under threat event. But I don't know. I'm not worried about trying to min-max that. I liked having New Dahan. We got search for new lands. Each land with at least 2, push 1 to adjacent land without invaders. All right. So this could potentially cause trouble. This guy can go. What else is happening? Push these to an adjacent land with no blight. It deals 1 damage there. Also defend 1 per Dahan. Right, land without invaders, so he can go to there. This guy can go into here. He's there. He's gonna die. This guy can go to the mountain. This guy can go To the other mountain? Or the jungle? Probably rather the mountain. Now we're pushing beasts and dealing 1 damage. Oh, look! This beast can go in here and do a damage. We're just going to load this land up with beasts. But this is just on each board, right? Yeah, okay. Here, this beast can stop this build. Seems good. Again, here, this beast can stop a build. Oh, there's blight. Okay, it didn't work. But yeah, you can kill this guy, I guess. And this guy can get rid of this guy, who's not really doing anything, but get out of here. Well, I would remove that land, that guy, from that place, but he's already gone. But we can stop all these builds now. Boop, boop. This doesn't work against France usually, but we've had some luck. What else is left? This guy's gonna die. This guy is hanging out by himself, sure. That guy's not gonna die. That guy's just in the sands, whatever. Seems good. I feel like the music volume is probably too high, right? Maybe. I haven't really been paying that much attention to the audio levels, but no one's complained. So there's that. They explore the sands and they escalate. I don't think they get to uncover any spots immediately. They are threatening, of course. Alright. Click a land to add blight or town. I don't want to add it here, so let's add a blight here, because I don't want them to explore that. Same thing here. Same thing here. And same thing here. If target land is mountain jungle, push 1. Well, we don't care about mountains and jungles that much, do we? At this point. We can draw of the fruitful earth. Potentially we can River's Bounty in any sands, because we have... This one isn't going to get a new guy because of the disease. So we could River's Bounty somewhere else. Some other sand. That is a problem. Is there sand with blight? Yeah, here. So we could Uncanny Melting there. Range 1 of a sacred site. Seems good. There's no cascade happening. There is here, I guess, isn't there? But I can't get a sacred site within range of that. So this is it. I guess we might have powers at range +1, right? That's a thing that could happen. So let's use River's Bounty. Is there any place where Draw the Food for Earth would uncover a site? We usually don't have... Do we have any moving of Wundahan? We do not. Hello, MC Pooch. You're asking, are there plans to bring Jagged Earth to the game? Our current focus is on online multiplayer, and as we've stated, we would like to add all expansion content in the future, but there are no specific announcements at this time. So stay tuned for future news. All right. Yeah. Let's use River's Bounty first in a land that's at most threat. So of being looked at. So, oh yeah, there's a place actually, but I don't have a sacred site near there. This place with blight. Don't love it. Let's use River's Bounty there. So I have to move my presence there. And it's good because we want these Dahan to get out of that corner as well. I actually want them in there, but you know, I can't move presence between wetlands. It was nothing. Yeah, uncanny melting, I think, still makes sense here because it makes the most sense there. And massive flooding, I can do 2 damage, push up to 3, which could be good for this. Actually, it's good for one of these places where they're going to search, right? So probably this one, I guess. I guess this is where River has the most influence in vital strength could do something over there. I guess anyone could go over there because sands, right? So it's sands, anyone can just go. Let's do it here. So that's taken care of. And what's next? Crops wither. We could replace this city with a town. Anything else we would do with that? I guess that's just where we'd do it. It's fine. Does increase the number of towns. And we can push stuff into this because it's defended already. If it's mountain jungle. Range 0 shadows. Oh. It works here, but it's not the right type. I could, if there's Dahan, I could push these 2, for example. I could push 2 out of here. That makes less city builds and less towns building. Sure. It's probably good. Oh, but again, it doesn't push. Yeah, I think this place is the best. Because there's Dahan, and I can send them to where they're gonna die in the Ravage because of the defense from Earth. So I guess that's it. And draw of the fruitful earth. What do we want to do with that? Get Dahan into places, I guess. Get explorers out of places, though. Also good. Like, get explorers out of this. Yeah. That seems good. Another place where they don't look at. And we can bring a couple to Han. Or, I don't know, sometime we'll do something there. And we could move presence. We don't need to. Alright. It's 4:20, by the way. We're reclaiming for River. Hole beneath the hungry earth. Not really rivery, but it works with tsunami, I guess. And we have this bad place, but we can't reach it with anything. Earth could go reach it with perfect stillness, which might be it's a pretty bad cascade. It's not the worst, but it could just cascade into A3, I guess. It's the only cascade, and then there's a blight. That's the only ravage that blights, I guess. Yeah, it blights and cascades. Because all the other wetlands are dealt with. But they are still going to search. They're not going to search here, but there's a chance they explore coastal lands. Actually, took care of that. We took care of that. And they searched here and it was nothing, right? Or We searched there. It was nothing. We did it. So we continue playing River's Bounty, I think, because we have sands that we can look at or other places we can look at. And other things. We could flash floods to decent effect there. And actually, yeah, if we play 4 cards here, we have to play Wash Away. We can get our big innate and like wipe out this. Now we have to play now Boon of Vigor. Sure. That's fine. I think that's fine. We want to reclaim here. We can play 5 cards now. We get Call to Bloodshed. Power Storm's coming up next. We don't have a lot of energy, so it's going to be cheap cards. But Shatter Homesteads is nice. Probably Lightning's Boon and a fire card. So Call to Bloodshed gets us this City Destroy. Actually, Lightning can just blow all this up. Classic. And Lightning can Call to Bloodshed. Or we can gather 3 to Han. Like, we can do cool stuff. We could, like, explore this with Call to Bloodshed, for example. I think here we want to reclaim, because we could gain a card. It would just be Jungle Hungers, which is actually pretty good. Where would we use Jungle Hungers? We could use it here. Could use it here, or at one of these mountains. Can we afford to... We can't afford to play it, so maybe we do. We go for the +3 energy, gain power card, and then we start being able to play it with our threshold pretty soon. I like that. I have to forget a card. It's going to be Concealing Shadows. I don't think we need that as much anymore. And let's put presents somewhere in a jungle near a lot of stuff. Like this. Sands. Sands that has no Dahan. Seems good. We can pull Dahan into there. We don't get to kill the city, but... we could also... There's this one as well. This one has more explorers, which are going to turn into towns. So actually that might be a better one to go after. Put the presents over there. Sure. And Earth. Earth, what you gonna do? Earth's board is pretty quiet. We need to get to Han into places that are doing things. We play these 2 cards. We can repeat. Oh no, that's actually not the card we want to play. Call to Migrate though. Let's get Call to Migrate. Right? It's so good. Let's make a Sacred Site in the sand so then we can move it anywhere we want for it to defend 3. And defend 4 we don't really need because we're just blowing all that stuff up. So we play Rituals and we can like find a place to use it, I'm sure, because we play Call to Migrate and we move the Dahan where we want and blow them up with Ritual Destruction. Seems like a good combo. Let's do it. Alright, so we're going to be finding stuff out with Call to Bloodshed, I think. We could also use Lightning's Boon. Call to Bloodshed could be used for the damage somewhere to good effect. Is one of the things. Oh, and it has to be used in a land with Dahan, so it's actually kind of awkward to use. We use Lightning's Boon on River and like bring the Dahan in here. So let's give energy to Lightning, which craves energy. Getting some messages. We could use Jungle Hungers right now, actually. Though, that's pretty good. Because that just stops the build entirely. Here. Do we want to, like, move anyone first? I guess we can't really. Okay. Just Hungy the jungle there. And we can use favors here. So let's, before we do that, use favors. Oh, we need to use Lightning's Boon first. Use favors to uncover this. And this is all sorted out. It's nothing. We get a fear card. Alright, Jungle Hungers can go now. And that's actually more towns that would than compared to this because of France's rule, so. Alright, we blow up all the stuff in here. Actually, there's still a town left here, isn't there? Well, we can fix that, can't we, by harbinging into there. 2 guys and then call the bloodshed town. Turns out we have a way. As long as I have enough air. I don't have enough air, do I? I'm short air, aren't I? We're gonna have to use flash floods. Yeah, we're short. Alright. Cancel that. We'll still destroy the city, but we'll use flash floods to do that. Turns out miscalculated, but flash floods helped us. And we have harbingers, but we can just keep harbingers for later because right now we have no ravages that are doing anything, and we don't have like a thing we can search with it. Well, I guess between harbingers and Call we could search, but then we can't actually use both, so that's it. I think we just wait. Unless, yeah, I guess if there was a place, we can call the bloodshed here and then they don't build. Which is kind of good. Yeah. Or here. It preserves the disease there as well. Let's do that. So, move our presence. Call the bloodshed. 4 damage. I like it. Right. Sacred sites under threat. I was just thinking, like, I could plan for sacred sites under threat. We can do guard, I'm sure. There's how many sacred sites? We have 6 energy already. So there's 1. And we can, like, change them. Which is kind of fun. There's literally 1 sacred site with invaders on the whole board. We can't change that, but we could. We already have 3 energy, so we could actually do damage in another land. Like this one, by moving a sacred site there. And then stop that build after all. We could spend like more energy, like if someone's going to reclaim, if we have energy for like discards or whatever. We don't have a lot of fire. We could discard 2, so we could do 2 more damage somewhere, stop a city build somewhere. So yeah, if we spend, we say you discard and earth discard. Oh, Earth could discard 2. No, only 1. Sorry, that's in play. Now we have 10. We could pay a little energy, but I like my energy. So let's skip. And I wonder if this updates. Does this update dynamically? I'm curious. Like, it sort of should. Hang on, let me... It's picking the lands first, I think, so it's not quite... So if I, like, put this here, what exactly does it say? If I go here, we can totally stop the build. In each land, so yeah, at that point, it checks the each land, so that's... We have to, like, set the lands first here. We don't get to change the lands during... Oh, but we have another sacred site. Okay, so we can actually do it. So let's do it there and here, because I want to stop this build entirely. I forgot we have another sacred site option with Earth. We can stop this build entirely. We can stop the city build here. And that's it. And then we have to do this one. That's the maximum we can do. So let's discard. And discard. Hooray! Power's long forgotten hacks. Don't build a city. And you were dying anyways, but... Beast's Prowl. A beast is moving. Go into... This land is getting blown up, but... It's fine, I guess. Go here. Also here. Go here. Also here. And one more. Go here. Go here. Beast party. Gain a power card. Each spirit with at least 4 Dahan among its lands. Well, we could have organized... I wonder if we can organize this at the right moment while we're doing this. Beast's Prowl. Let's make lightning go to where there's Dahan. That seems good. Now lightning gets to do it. River gets elusive ambushes or elemental boon. Doesn't really share a lot of elements with others. Shadows gets Lure the Unknown. Or, I mean, Veil the Night's Hunt is very good, but I think we don't really need the powers. We're doing fine. We're just, like, kicking butt, so... Lightning wants Fire in the Sky. Absolutely. And Earth wants... I don't know. Steam Vents? Defend, I guess, is fine. We have a fear card. Defend 2 in all lands. Cool. Yes, they are building a bunch. Not actually that much, like 3 lands they built, but they have a lot in each land. If they had gotten the sands benefit, that would be pretty outrageous. All right, they are exploring the mountains. Lucky for them, I'm blowing up the mountains. Unlucky for them, it's not great for them. They do have some blighted mountains we don't love. Bonus explorers. The only place they're threatening is this land, which actually is unfortunate because, yeah, it's unfortunate. So build your extra town here where there isn't any stuff. Actually, they could build it here. That's where we could do our rituals of destruction, hey? Again? Sure. All right, we have to watch this again. Just thinking where we should do ritual destruction. I think that place is good. We can actually organize like anywhere we want because of the benefit we have. Because Earth has a sacred site in the sands, and we have Call to Migrate. We can actually... I'd love it to be a place where we end up with 3 Dahan and discovering a thing, actually. Let's reevaluate here. Because, like, we could move 3 Dahan into this and leave them here. Oh, but they're gonna search that if we click it to add a town. That's not ideal. And yeah, no other mountain has stuff, so yeah, I guess this is just as good then. All right, we'll do there. Here, they can have their town. There isn't blight. As well there. And here we're gonna accept the cascade. And just put it in this jungle, I guess. That's all right. So we can wash away, we could actually wash away a bunch of towns into this. Or we could stop the build here entirely. Yeah, we have massive flooding here, which is outrageous. Let's just see what we get with our discovery though, right? We can actually discover 2 things with Call to Migrate by pushing guys through here. Or through here. Which is really good. I think through here. Because there's other Dahan around who can, like, visit these lands. So, let's do that first. So first we want to actually ritual destruction, I think, because we want to use it here. And then Call to Migrate, gather 3, push 3. Super good. It's nothing. And nothing. All right, River actually can do it as well, right? In place where River is. Where's River? River could do it here, except there's no Dahan nearby. Or in this sand, actually. Or in this sand. May as well just keep it rolling. So use, and where's River's presence? Oh, way the heck over here. It's nothing. All right. And we have Wash Away. Yeah, I kind of like destroying more towns. Oh, I can't reach that. I guess I can reach it by just going there, can't I? Let's go back. This is how we do. Massive flooding time. I think we would get an achievement there. I think I probably have the achievement already. A beer card. And Harbingers pushes 2 up to 2. There's probably a place we can like want to like have Dahan like here. We can defend next turn, get here. And that's it. All right. So River has 5 cards to play. We could play 5 cards. We need to get energy. We could have not enough energy. What's our next gain? Is it 0? No, it's 4. All right, we're not going to gain a card. We're going to add presence twice. I don't think we can afford to play 5 cards. We put a presence in the sands. We put presence in here, because that's useful. And we put presence in a sands. We can make a sacred site in a sands now. And what's happening? 3 blights. So this one, can we take care of that with elusive ambushes? Perfect. We can take care of this with nature's resilience. This is like a lot of damage. 8. We have pull beneath, but it doesn't have sun, so I don't want to play it. This one has, we can just like blow that up with, or we can use delusions of danger here if we don't want to reclaim. We probably reclaim though, right? Like we can pull off our big attacks again. We have lots of energy. Problem is Uncanny Melting like doesn't do anything, but it does remove blight, I guess. And we have to get a free card back, which is going to be River's Bounty. So we're missing 1 water, unfortunately, because we played Nature's Resilience. If we played Pull Beneath, we would have our big innate. Let's see if that's fine. So we don't have a check mark there then. If we strife something here and destroy a town, like, that's fine. So let's reclaim. We get Power Storm also. We have to forget something. It's Delusions of Danger. Yeah, we have tons of energy, and we can like get Power Storm like very easily just by playing one, like just playing our cards that we want to play anyways, like these cards. Oh, I want a water. Also destroy. I don't think I can afford that. But Lightning's Boon is going to be useful. Pull Beneath can do extra damage here, and we strife, and that takes care of that land, so that takes care of it. And also Power Storm can now like be crazy. So over here we have Steam Vents and Guard the Healing Land. Sure. Is that just the 3 blight? Yeah. What's our next card? We could just stillness that land. Poisoned land actually is pretty good there, isn't it? 7 damage. Destroy all Dahan. That's 7 damage. And there's no Dahan, and we can use it fast. I like that. Let's do that. And we can remove the blight after if we want. Forget a card. It's gonna be Rouse. And let's go for card plays again. I don't really need... Actually, I can make defend 3 just by moving there. So we don't actually need elusive ambushes. We can use elusive ambushes here. Let's make a sacred site, like in this jungle, I guess. So yeah, we can actually use this, which covers this place nicely. And then we don't actually need to play elusive ambushes, but we do want it for the elements, so we do play it. Which is fine. I guess we just use it. No, we use it here. Right, we use elusive ambushes here. And then this is also taken care of by blighting it. Do we want to play these other cards? Steam vents could destroy a town. That's fine. Oh, I can't play other things. I guess I can just... getting rid of an explorer effectively prevents a town, right? So here we reclaim and get Land of Haunts and Embers. We play Jungle Hungers all the time now because we like hit the threshold super easily. Lure the Unknown that we just got from an event. Should that event have... It said gain a minor power, right? So I think we have to gain the minor power normally. Yeah. Doesn't count. Doesn't work with your progression deck. So Jungle Hungers just needs one more plant, and we can also get the other elements we want. Because Burning Forest is free. It's got that going for it. I don't think we really care about Crops Withers. So like we can like just erase this jungle, for example. Or erase one of these mountains that are going to be a problem, probably more likely. Cool. Cool. Alright, that seems like a turn. I'm going to use the washroom. I'll be right back. I have returned. All right, so fast powers. I also totally forgot we have Power Storm. We can't Power Storm Jungle Hungers. That would be awesome. We could have got Boon of Vigor instead of River's Bounty and Power Stormed it for like tons of energy. We could also just repeat River's Bounty and get energy and repeat other cards. That's also fine. Let's just do that because we can discover thingies with it. So we're going to use Lightning's Boon. Just thinking, is there any... We're not discovering any places, I don't think. Defend 4. So we're only taking one blight, which we will not in a second because we're going to lightning spoon and poison land. What's the threshold in this? Yeah, we need more animal or whatever. It's fine. I'm not getting that. So I could go steam vents that guy. That's not the worst idea in case they get a boost. We could use Lure of the Unknown to like stop some city builds potentially. Fire in the Sky we were going to use for reasons and then we didn't, but we wanted the air. We don't actually need the air now, do we? We could play Call to Bloodshed instead. We don't actually need Fire in the Sky now. I mean, it's still good, but we don't need it. I think we actually go back because I'd rather play Call to Bloodshed here. I think. Back. Back? It's not too far back. We're just changing a card play. We still get the fire we need. We have enough air to do everything we want, so. Yeah. And Call to Bloodshed is going to let us like move Dahan around. And especially in combination with Harbingers, so. And actually, speaking of that, we could use that right now to uncover something. Combination. Or we could use the, if there's Dahan in the lands, we could use them with Call to Bloodshed to like do damage. If we do that, like we stop this build here. Or here. Actually, yeah, stop that build. So we never actually stopped that build, which we were supposed to stop. Or we could not stop the build, we could gather Dahan and search the thing. That works even better. So was there was no place I could move it down? No, yeah. Just thinking of like, could we moving? No. Yeah, let's do this. It's nothing. Fair. All right. So yeah, lots of ambushes here. And poison land here. I think we just kill that guy in case they get +1 damage. So use, where's Earth? Move here for a second, steam vents, and go back. And yeah, what else? We have destroy a city, which we don't really have a place. We're defending that, so we don't need to destroy. It's going to get destroyed with the Dahan. We're not actually jungle hungering there. I think we're going to do it like here. So let's move our presence there and destroy that city that's like in a blighted place. So it's, I guess it's Jungle Hunger's next turn target, but we're going to upplay Jungle Hunger's next turn because they don't get reclaims. So let's move our presence here and destroy this. I guess we could also, why don't we just destroy, I guess we want the fear. I'm just thinking we could destroy like a city that they build later or whatever, but we can destroy one of these. They don't build more cities. We could lure so they don't build a city here. put it into this jungle. That does actually grant visibility, doesn't it? So we can move our presence so that we can see a different land. Don't build a city. And Power Storm can now happen. Target Spirit gains 3 energy and can repeat powers. I think I like it on River. For more River's bounties. And it's pretty decent on Lightning also. But I like it on River the most. We could repeat Jungle Hungers, actually. That helps take care of more problem mountains. We can see both of these, which is nice, and this. Like if they explore jungle, then we click there. Yeah, I'm kind of, and then we also can do Lure and Shadows of the Burning Forest twice, so. We also have this that we never used yet, so maybe we should use it. Like here. There's no explorers nearby, so it just works. We need to make our sacred site there. We have one in the sands, or we don't have one in the sands, do we? We have to pay for it. How about here? There's no explorers nearby there either. Or we could just use it like in one of these. If I do that here, then I could just lure the one guy left away. That's fine. Oh, but that's where I was gonna. I can just use Jungle Hungers there. That's fine. And just lure this one of these guys away. Not there, ideally. I can move my presence into that thing again. Presence, where are you? Just come here. Like, they're probably not going to get +1 damage. Why can't I? Why is this not? Why is this charging me? I'm here. Why is this charging me? Is it actually going to charge me? Oh, it cost me because of the repeat, not because of the Dahan. Right. Okay. Well, in which case, I don't want to be in there. I guess we can just, like, once the Ravage happens, we can leave, so. Hilarious. Okay. Add town to a land and add disease and get energy because of Dahan being in our lands. I think everyone's getting that right now. Yeah. We don't have to, like, move around. Add town to a land with town / explorer. Okay. So ideally not these places, so but we can put it in here. And we can put it in this one place. We can put it in here where Jungle Hungers is gonna go. And also here where Jungle Hungers is gonna go. Add disease. The sands or mountains with the most. Well, I guess they're not building the city there, are they? Well, nothing we can do with that. One damage per Dahan. Well, no build. They do build one less town here. This can stop the build here. And that's fine. I guess we just like make one less town in those places. Seems good. Damage. No new tower level yet. Next card, 2 more cards. Bye, city. Only 1 city on the board? And they're not building one? They explore coastal lands, finally. Funny, like, we've only discovered 2, there's only been 2 benefits discovered. A lot of nothing so far. Like, there's 3 left out of 3 sites? 4 sites? Not many left. 4 sites left, I think. And they are not on the coast. Explore away, my friends. And right, because yeah, that's the escalation. They didn't escalate. Cool. So there actually there is a place where they wanted to explore on the coast. So there's actually 1, 2, yeah, just 4 left, right? Yeah, 4 left, and there's 3 powers in there. Wow. All right. Sands or wetlands remove a blight, and if they're invaders, you get a fear. So like here. And we can look there. I mean, why not? Let's look there. River's Bounty is like almost too good for this. It was nothing. So these 3 have powers for sure. That's great. Massive flooding I have to full effect, which I didn't really plan where it was going to happen. I guess here is pretty good, but Jungle Hungers... Is there another place for Jungle Hungers? There was like here is obviously really good. And no one else has pushing or anything, so like... That's kind of the place. One place anyways. I don't have to use it twice actually. I have to pay to use it again, so... But I'm sure there's like, I could massive flooding there. So yeah, let's use it again. I could Shadows of the Burning Forest to like here twice. Or maybe even once. I have to pay for the Dahan for that one. But I don't have presence in any proper lands. But at least if I do it here, then we don't need to worry about the Ravage here. So let's do it there, at least. And then I can use this just for fear somewhere. Oh, it has to have invaders too, right? And you have to push. Oh, but I can like stop this Ravage here just by pushing these guys out. Okay, so is there a place we can like improve the massive flooding? I guess we can do it here. It's pretty decent. And I think we can... No, we can't do damage there to the city. That's okay. Use that there. Yeah, this kills 3 towns and 2 explorers. Seems good. Seems like overall a pretty good turn. And we can shift our presence. So we got very unlucky with the powers, but we've been making great use of what we got. The one. Let's reclaim and play 4 cards. We get Accelerated Rot, which we can get rid of Nature's Resilience. I don't think we really need that. They're literally ravaging and like they're doing two lands with 2 damage. That's the extent of it, which we can like easily nullify with a couple cards. Do we play Accelerated Rot? We don't have. Oh, we do have enough 0-cost cards, don't we? We don't have enough plant though. If we do that, but that's fine. It's a lot better if you get the threshold though. Let's not play that. Let's play Wash Away so we have our super innate. And then we don't have to play Boon of Vigor, though we could. We could use Flash Floods. Well, I don't know. We're just like winning a lot here. Like we could just probably destroy the remaining 2 buildings on the map. Oh, there's a couple up there. Yeah, so like here we reclaim and let River go fast and win, basically. I think. Pretty sure that's what happens. Let River go fast. Like destroy this city with our innate power by playing a bunch of cheap cards. Have the right elements. Sure, also play that, why not? And Earth can do something. Steam vents this town. Can you do that, Earth? Can you manage it? Maybe. Steam vents the town. We need the right element. Oh, we have like 10 energy. I think we can manage. That's hilarious. And here, also, like, whatever. We can get Terrifying Nightmares as well. We don't have a lot of energy for it, but I kind of want it. Forget Jungle Hungers. And put presence somewhere. Sacred Site in the Sands. Yeah, everyone wants that. And play moon cards. We don't have enough though, but you know, we like the moon because it is close to us. All right, I think we win now. So we move our presence near this. Use. We want to like discover the other benefits. I guess we could potentially before we win. See what we got. We don't have presence in lands to search for River. We could actually. River could have presence there. River only needs to use massive flooding for this, so let's do this. Put this here. See what we get here. It's do not need to forget when gaining a major power. We get more points for not using those. If we repeat Harbingers, we can search another one. Actually, we can use Call to Blood. We only need to use Thundering Destruction, right? Done. And we want to use steam vents here. And then River uses that in B1 to win the game. Like, there's no other towns. So we can Gift of Strength to Lightning to repeat Harbingers. Yeah, I don't think we can gather up to the... Yeah, I think we can we use Harbingers to push. And then we just repeat Harbingers, I guess. Or we can use Call to Bloodshed. Like, there's different ways we can do it. We could repeat Lightning's Boon. Does that help? I don't think so. Because none of these... Unless we had played Call to Migrate, that would have been smart. We're not going to go back. We can't go back. That's fine. This is Gather. Yeah. Come here, friends. What's our other one? +2 energy during the spirit phase. They do not reclaim cards. And we can send two into there. And we can remove a blight. We want points. I don't know. That's it. Those don't do anything. We win. Okay, let's win. 28 towns remaining. I think we did okay. Sorry, France. There was one more mysterious power we did not discover. We got 60 points. 4 extra points for unused spirit benefits. And we didn't get any points for removing the blight. GG. We got these. Who knows what the other one was? One of those things. All right. That is going to do it for Spirit Island Saturday, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to visit the Kickstarter for Spirit Island Sentinels of Earth Prime digital, which is now over 24,000. Just 1,000 away from the first stretch goal, which is the Magical Mysteries pack, and you will get it if you pledge for the Kickstarter edition. You receive it as part of your pledge. So even if all these people upgrade their pledge, that would get us there. So maybe we should send a message out like, hey, Earth Prime base level backers, upgrade your pledge and you will get thing. So maybe we'll send a message out to those backers, because that would be cool. And yeah, other than that, of course, wanted to mention that a week from Monday, August 22nd, Spirit Island multiplayer will be fully launched on all platforms. You'll be able to play with your friends between Steam, iOS, and Android. So look forward to that. And yeah, we look forward to having lots of people playing Spirit Island online. So thanks everyone for participating in the multiplayer public beta as well. It's been great to solidify the feature. Yeah, thanks Nightbot, very timely. All right, have a great Saturday everyone. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.